Alrighty, everybody, we are ready now with Undertale by DJ Fatso. This is going to be an awesome run. Undertale is absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and turn it over to him once I, do the thing that I was supposed to do earlier, but totally forgot because I am a professional restreamer. All right, take it away, DJ.
What's going on, everybody? My name is DJ Fatso. That was Backyard Wrestling. This is the other game I've spent a considerable amount of time doing. So, first thing we need to do is we need to name the fallen human. As I said, my commentary was a little shaky for Backyard Wrestling. There's more for me to talk about regarding Undertale for most things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to name ourselves. We're going to go with a one letter. I need a letter from somebody. Anybody. I'll give it a couple of seconds due to delay. Alright, we're going with O. As in, oh my gosh, this is going to be a fantastic run. One thing I do want to state real quick is Undertale does allow you to modify sound files in this game, and I've done just that. It is a music mod that I've stitched together through other sources. It's called Memertale, so don't expect the vanilla soundtrack. So, get ready on time. In 3, 2, 1, go. The races. Alright, so welcome to Undertale. We are the fallen human. First thing we're going to interact with is Flower the Flower. So the first thing you're going to hear is you're going to hear a lot of this. This is me mashing 4 different keys, and this allows me to just mash through text boxes like it's nobody's business. So we're going to touch these friendliness palettes, and we're going to go all the way down, and then something killer be killed, and then so right now we're going to hold down and left. This is going to extend our hitbox out, and we're going to touch those friendliness pellets a little bit sooner. And here's your first piece of Memertale. See if you can identify the game. That was the Song of Healing from Majora's Mask. Didn't match early enough. Alright, so now we're going to do wall humping, do that, down, up, and swag. Alright. So, first dummy that we're going to interact with, this is True Pacifist. We're going to talk to... Alright, so we're coming up to our actual first enemy. It is Frogget. If you are playing Genocide or Neutral, if you do anything with this Frogget, Coriel will glare angrily at you, and it will waste a bunch of time. So we don't want to do that. We want to go fast. So I was actually telling this to a friend of mine that all runs, if you're doing Genocide, if you're doing any glitchless category, all your runs start off the same. Because neutral and Genocide, you grind encounters, glitchless that is. Pacifist, you grind encounters to get gold, and we'll come up on that here in a second. But if you do glitch categories, if you use the punch card, you don't even bother with grinding encounters, especially in True Pacifist. So, long corridor, surprise, Toriel's behind the thing. Alright, so then phone call. And we're going to get our first encounter right here. Perfect. Threaten, and then... That's 2 gold. So I'm going to hold up and down at the same time. This is called wall humping. This essentially sets our step counter for once per frame, so that's 4. Can we get a wins in? We can get a wins in. Alright, so that's 6. So we want a total of 7 gold, but there's no encounter besides the mold small that gives us 1 gold. So we're going to get 8 here, and then we're just going to not do anything because Whimsin is a pushover. That's 8 gold, so that's all we need. Ruins is one of those key area because we set up for 3 fights. We set up for post game. We set up for Asgore, and we set up for Metaton EX. So we're gonna hold down and right on that rock, and we can just keep moving on the side of the rock while we're moving. All right, can I get this maze first try? Because I'm terrible at it. No! How close. Okay. I don't know why my mashing is like considerably better. Cool. Alright. So now we're gonna come over to this rock, and we're gonna need an encounter. So coming up with your first big piece of Undertale music.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of school.
Oh, they get better. Alright, so they were making trouble in my neighborhood. So now we're going to buy our first item that sets us up on a fight. We're going to buy the spider donut. That'll come into play later. So we'll grab the spider donut there. We'll grab the faded ribbon there. Now, for encounter we get a pair of what's that monster from Monsters Inc. with the one eye? I can't remember, like Mikey something or other. I don't know my Disney characters too well. All right, Mike Wazowski, thank you. All right, so now we're gonna go into this random stranger's house, and we're gonna sleep, and we're gonna get a piece of pie. This pie is one of the most broken items in the game. Probably by design, but at the same time, this pie helps us for 2 fights in the entire game. One at the midway point, and then one at the pregame. Alright, so now we tell Toriel we want to go home, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go do something real quick. Okay, bye. Go to your room. Alright, so now, Undertale. Space Jam DVD. So once you get to 2 HP in Toriel's fight, she just doesn't care and wants just to not hit you at all. Have a good life here. Why are you making this so difficult? Toriel, you're making this difficult on me by not letting me mash through your dialogue. So, in all honesty, it's kind of a fair trade. Bye, Goat Mom. Now comes another long hallway, and then we get into the real... we've effectively escaped the ruins, which is like the major run killer. Appropriate that it's in the beginning of the game. Alright, and then Flowey. It's like, kill or be killed. I don't care. And then, just in case you forgot what you were playing, the game flat out tells you Undertale. By the way, that sound effect is from Majora's Mask again. Dun dun. And speaking of, well, not speaking of Majora's Mask, but speaking of games from our childhood, listen real carefully on this one. Wait for it. My leg. Oh, squeaky boots. And yes, that is Earthbound music mixed in with Flintstones. I put in a ton of work for this music mod. A skeleton. So then we're gonna save. Then... Alright, so now... Pizza time. Alright. So, that Snowdrake, fun fact, if you don't kill that Snowdrake in a genocide run, you effectively end it. Because it never comes back. Alright, so dog encounter, we're gonna use a stick. What? I've never seen that attack before. Okay. Weird flex, but okay. Easy peasy. So now, going down, going down. All right, so chat, quick poll: crossword puzzles or jumbles? Which is harder? Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Doggeress and Doggeressa. Identify your smell. I feel like crossword puzzles are harder. We're gonna throw the stick. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Right. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we can solve this long, convoluted maze, or we can just press the button. And have it done less than 1 second. Our crossword puzzles are hard, because words are hard. Okay? Words are just hard. Alright, so... So pretty much we tell Papyrus that the puzzle is too difficult, and then he says, you know what, screw it. Here's the instructions, you figure it out. And that we do. So if you couldn't tell, another really broken item in this game is the stick. We use it to skip any and all dog encounters. And magic for some reason. Don't know why. Easy. And then coming up we have, so in like the next couple of, like next 2 minutes, we have the hardest fight in the game, which is Papyrus. There's the ultimate trap. I don't know what it does, but it has spears, it has fires, it has cannons, it has a dog. So, who knows? So now we're in Snowden. Now we have to do a little bit of shopping. We're going to buy the manly bandana, and we're going to buy 2 bicycles. That's buy and then sickle. Alright, so this is a really hard... next fight, it's really hard. I don't know what I'm going to do with this fight. It's like the double frame perfect input to get a one specific one-shot. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to let it play out. So, throw the stick. Be able to capture you. Send you to the capture zone, or Sans call it. Alright, you're in the doghouse now. Yeah. Alright, so that was just a practice step. This is the real deal now. When it comes to this fight, I am number one. I'm like the best. I am number one. Wait a minute. Number one? Bone Trousel? We are number one, but it's Bone Trousel. Hey. So, in all honesty, it's actually quicker to lose this fight 3 times than it would be to just complete it once normally. That's what we do. By the way, we are number one, but it's Bone Travel. So, we lose this fight so hard that Papyrus gives us a grammar lesson. I mean, what am I gonna do? I just got a grammar lesson by a skeleton. A cool skeleton. Oh no! No no no! Oh! No! I mashed too hard! I was supposed to say no! Okay, I guess we get to hear this music again. I had a brain fart. Oh, there goes the chances of getting a PB. Unless I go for like Kindergarten Undyne. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen the last time. So now, after sparing, quote-unquote, Papyrus, we're going to go back and we're going to hang out with him. By the way, shoutouts to the world's greatest HUD. Like, oh my god, you're wearing clothes! Friendship increase! Dude, this tension is off the scale. Alright, can we get spaghetti skip? Alright, so we're gonna refuse to eat the spaghetti. And then that just says, like, we're gonna send our friendship into overdrive. I told you that I, Papyrus, You're a little weird. Thump, of course. So next piece of Memertail is coming up. Now, we're going to grab the Tutu, and this will help us set up for Metaton. Now we're coming up, and I'm just going to let this cutscene speak for itself. And sing along if you know the words. Shouts to Monster Kid. Now we are making our way towards... I forget the next enemy. I think it's Mad Dummy. All of our sort of gimmicky boss fights are now done. From here on in, it's all legitimately difficult boss fights. Well, I'd say it's difficult, but somewhat tricky boss fights. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Got it. So then we're gonna look backwards, just for whatever, and it's gonna shove us out. Alright, so here's Spears 1. Can I get this without getting hit? I'll donate $1 if I don't get hit. Yo, let's go. I did it again. No hit. Let's go. So there, it's one of those sections where you don't want to get hit a whole lot of time with spears, because then it goes into like this little animation of you getting hit, and it wastes some time. About to say, where's Monster Kid? Like, oh my god, Undyne just touched me. I'm never gonna watch this forehead again. So some of the music files for this game I didn't replace just because I couldn't find anything suitable for them. If anybody has any questions regarding this game, please feel free to ask them in chat. Alright, here's Onion-san. young and son. Escape Shiren. We're gonna avoid the umbrella because it's slower. Now we're gonna run into Monster Kid again, who tells us all of the cool things about Undyne in the underground, none of which we will read or even pay attention to. The fallen human, they clearly don't give. They clearly don't care. And we're gonna do that whole up and down movement from the ruins, and we're just gonna outspeed Monster Kid. Thank you, Monster Kid. Yep, so Mad Dummy is the next one we're gonna be fighting. So now I just have to avoid all these spears. And the pattern is always on the bottom, which way to go. Oh, 2 in a row where we didn't get hit by spears. Can I say, this is going pretty good so far. So instead of Undyne just killing us outright, she just cuts the bridge. It sounds like it came from over here. Oh, you've fallen down, haven't you? Are you okay? Here, get up. Oh, huh? That's a nice name. My name is White Void. So then we're going to take a save here. I think we took a save since Ruins. So we're going to take the astronaut food here, and then we're going to fight Mad Dummy. I don't remember if I put anything on Mad Dummy. Yes, I did. So I put that. Hey, you. Forget I said anything about Mad. Trying to be slick and like get as much damage. I'll probably take a heal phase 2. the next one will probably do it. There it goes. Awesome. Relying on people that aren't garbage. Alright, so now it's just survive at this point. Is that it? There's my guy, the tatted native. Alright. I've got knives! And now he's got... I'm out of knives. But it doesn't matter. You can't hurt me, and I can't hurt you. We'll still keep fighting forever. Ha 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 ha. Acid rain. It's going. Despite an extra turn on Papyrus, it's going solid. Alright, so for marathon safety, I'm going to take the other astronaut food. So we have the astronaut food and the bicycle. The bicycle is a 2-use item, and it heals you for 11 HP every time. I believe that clam is a fun value as well. Oh, I just realized I messed up. So we're gonna take the cloudy glasses. So now we're gonna navigate. So this path, you'd think requires you to, highlight the area, but nope, you can just, the path is always there, you just need the light to see it, but it's there and you can walk on it. And do we get Temmie? We get Temmie. Shoutouts to Temmie. Hate this part. It's not too bad. What? How do I not spare both Moldsmalls? Okay. Alright, up, up, over, and down. Never seen that before. Like, I haven't said that enough times in this, the last 3 hours. Oh. Fine, I'll help you fight. Wait, what's going on? Which side am I on? By the way, if y'all are liking Undertale so far, your next piece of music is coming up right now. Or not like this section, but the following room beyond it. And just because we want to get away from Undyne, we're just going to walk away. Like, no, they ran to get help. They'll be back. Like, yep, sure will. No, we won't. We really won't. All right. So, Memer Tail in 3, 2, 1. This works so well with Undyne's reveal. Alright. So we're going to challenge 4 times. I need to learn kindergarten strats. This song slaps. Yeah, it does. Alright, so I'm gonna try not to get hit. I've been doing too much neutral. So my brain is just on neutral sphere patterns. In fact, I'm gonna take that heal now. Let's go! Alright, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. Alright, so I'm gonna play this extra careful. We're gonna it's not optimal, but I'll take it. Alright, get it? Yep, okay, we got it. So ideally, for the next bit, you want to have as low HP as humanly possible. But, you know, marathon safety and all. Armor, so hot. And then collapse. And we're going to water Undyne. We're going to water a fish. Today on things you never thought you'd hear in your existence. This is a reminder to you at home to stay hydrated. So we're going to not touch the save marker because we need to have as low HP as humanly possible for this next section. Now we start getting into some of the wacky things from Undertale. Like right here. Ding, ding. You hear something? Nope, I just want to jump around, jump up, and get down. That would be like a really nice song to have in this section. Just have jump around playing. It's gonna be a great show. Answer the questions correctly, or you die. Alright, so here's the reason we needed our HP to be as low as possible. Oh, I almost answered correctly there. We don't want to answer correctly. We want to answer incorrectly. Alright, so now here's the reason we wanted to be at low HP, because at 1 HP, this question, which is normally the last one, gets asked first. So pretty much, if I were doing this optimally, you'd go in 1 HP, answer the first question wrong, and then it would give you this question as your second. Now, this is the one time you want to answer the question correctly. Who does Dr. Alphys have a crush on? And the correct answer, obviously, is Undyne. Chances of being right, 101%. Margin of error, 1%. It's just the pilot. More drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Turn into a rocket. Alphys looked at us like, your phone is ancient. Let me give that phone an upgrade. Go from a Nokia N-Gage to an iPhone 14, whatever they're at right now. I have to be real careful because any wrong step will get me killed. And I don't remember. Oh, I saved right before Undyne. So yeah, this will send me right back to Undyne. We're gonna eat the unicycle. I think the next time I submit Undertale, I think I'm gonna submit neutral. Alright, so now we're gonna grab the burnt pan. And say goodbye to the tough glove. Tough glove will never return. Basically, don't move on the blue, move on the orange. Alright, so here comes our first set of steam puzzles. So now, west puzzle, that is up, left, down, left, fireplace. Congratulations. One of the things I actually do want to learn with this game is punch card exploits, because they can be a lot of fun. Up, left, deck. They're also, like, insanely frame perfect, so, you know, who knows? Alright, so now, it's time for everybody's favorite cooking show. Please tell me somebody remembers what this is from. Nice of Metaton to invite us for lunch. Luigi. Hope you made lots of spaghetti. Now we're gonna grab the vegan human soul. By the way, anybody that can do this without getting stopped is a real all-star.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now.
Get older. This video has been something in this run. Yes, absolutely. So one thing I did before I added this in is I did make 2 brand new additions to the Undertale soundtrack file or soundtrack list. This is exclusive for Real Hope. You'll know what it is. It's completely appropriate. But anybody that listened to like the golden era of emo music back in the day, you'll recognize some of this real quick. So I have my last. Alright. Just trying to make sure. Faded ribbon, mainly banana. Yep, okay. Alright, so we have all of our we have all of the things that we need to complete the game. I just had to make sure. This Steam puzzle, my first time playing casually, gave me so much hassle. But then you learn the solution and it's like, wow, why didn't I think of that sooner? It fills you with determination. Alright, so now come the Royal Guards, 1 and 2. There's a 3 and 4, I can't remember. So this fight, we just need to touch that little green spot 5 times. Oh, I didn't get it. I was 1 short. There we go. Can't take it. Armor 2. Oh, much better. And then we're going to whisper to RG1, or Royal Guard 1. And then this is just more mashing. So if we have any donations, feel free to read them, or anything you need to plug. This is kind of a lengthy cutscene.
Still no donations currently at this time. However, I do want to remind people that we still have a donation matching going on for $156 left. So any donation that you make up to $156 will be matched by an anonymous donation. So please get your donations in. I also want to let you guys know of some incentives that we have going on. We have 2 incentives to be met for Shaq Fu. We have a bonus run of Shaq Fu Genesis, currently $58 are raised for that. So keep getting your donations in there, as well as our donation incentive for actually having game audio for Shaq Fu, which I did hear that if you do donate and we hit this donation matching, that will get the incentive to actually have game audio for Shaq Fu. So if you would like to see that, please get your donations in, and remember that every single donation helps get a child into a forever family, helps get a real made, and increases the chances of a child getting adopted. So this is something that is an incredible thing to donate for to help support the Real Hope Project. So please continue to get your donations in, get more donations in to keep the marathon going longer and longer.
All right. So this little section right here, it's like, hey, we're gonna put a bunch of bombs in everyday items like the script or the dog or this extremely agile glass of water. So I don't know why Metaton decided to do this, but what? I don't know. So now we're going around diffusing random things, so like this basketball here. So we got the glass of water. Now we're gonna get the basketball. By the way, everybody should donate for that Shaq Fu run. Alright, so we defused the annoying dog with 49 seconds to spare. By the way, yes, all of Metaton's music has been replaced by Flintstones. You're gonna have a yabba dabba darn good time. So one mechanic, I believe it's coming up. Yep, so it's coming up right after this Steam puzzle. So remember that spider donut that we bought back at the beginning of the game? Well, it's going to be used... It's going to be coming up pretty soon that we use it. What am I doing? Okay, so we're gonna go south. Oh. I've never seen an encounter there before in a while. Oh. Glaturations. I think it's the Muffet fight coming up next. It could be wrong. Probably I'm wrong. Okay, so it's the Muffet fight. Okay. So, despite this being glitchless, we actually do have some setups that do skip cutscenes. And you're going to be seeing an example of that coming up right here. As soon as this fight is done. spider donut. So now here's where some fun stuff starts to come into play. So we're gonna backtrack to that save marker, but it's not to heal because obviously we just got to heal from the spider donut. But it's gonna be to abuse an in-game mechanic. So for whatever reason, there are certain flags that set in the game if the game thinks that you've watched a cutscene before, that allows you to skip them. But it doesn't check that you watched the full cutscene. It just calls to see if you started the cutscene. So starting the cutscene in this case is the same thing as watching it. So now we're going to close out of the game. We're going to open the game. Please open back up. There we go. Okay. And now I actually don't have chat up right now, so I just wanted to make sure that my game would stay would pop back up. So now there's this maze that's coming up. I'm gonna try to solve it, but I'm probably not gonna hit it. I'll donate another $1 if I hit it. Skip that. I think this part is modified as well. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, so that's another $1. Let's go. I'm at like what, $30 in total donations right now? Good darling, say goodbye. You beat me. How can this be? You were stronger than I thought. Whatever. Alright, so now we're going through the MTP resort. Shout out to Sands. Spaghetti. Oh no, I didn't change out this one. It's fine. Alright, so magic, we're gonna throw the stick. Take damage. I also don't have my notes up for... I can take the save here coming up. This is one I completely forgot about. Alright, just real quick, I'm going to get my notes up and then chat as well. There we go, okay. We're good, we're golden. Alright, so then up, up, left, down, left, left. So we avoid the warrior's path entirely. So save marker there, don't need it. Nailed it indeed, yeah. Almost no encounter. Alright, so then we're gonna make a save right here. And now here's where all of those pieces of clothing come into play. Thing, because then we don't want to trigger a dialogue box. Perfect for my grand finale. Did you just flip my switch? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, yes.
So really hoping I don't die to Metaton EX, because that would be kind of embarrassing. Thanks. I'll give you a handsome reward. I'll make your last living moments absolutely beautiful! Alright, so this one's subtle, but see if you can listen. Almost. I almost got essay skip. Legs. Legs is always the correct answer. Can't touch this. Look at these ratings! This is the most viewers we've ever seen. Hi, you're on TV. What do you have to say on this? Our last show. Oh, hi, Metaton. I really liked your show. My life is pretty boring, but seeing you on the screen brought excitement to my life vicariously. I can't tell, but I guess this is the last episode? I'll miss you, Metaton. Oh, I didn't mean to talk so long. Oh. No, wait. Metaton, your show made me so happy. Metaton, I don't know what I'll watch without you. Metaton, there's a Metaton-shaped hole in a Metaton-shaped heart. Perhaps it might be better if I stay here for a while. Humans already have stars and isles, but monsters, they only have me. If I let the underground would lose its spark, I'd leave an aching void. So, I think I'll have to delay my big debut. Besides, you've proven to be very strong, perhaps even strong enough to get past Asgore. I'm sure you'll be able to protect humanity. It's all for the best anyway. The truth is, this form's energy consumption is inefficient. In a few moments, I'll run out of battery power, and, well, I'll be alright. Knock 'em dead, darling. And for everyone else, thank you. You've been a great audience. Nice remix to this dude. Yeah, I didn't do this. I just found this. I just found it somewhere. I don't remember where. I think it was probably in Shay's Discord. Like once I start grinding Deltarune, I want to start getting some. I want to get like a Memer Tail thing set up for Deltarune. Now, normally I would read the epilogue going to the Judgment Hall, but because the music just slaps this bad, they're this good. It slaps this much. Um, I'm not gonna read anything. I'm just gonna let it play. Wait. And y'all thought you weren't gonna hear Megalovania. So here it starts. We're pretty much at the halfway point for this category.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live.
I did not expect it to slow down this much. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars bring the mold.
It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up
Now wait till you get older.
the medium and beg to differ.
Judging by the whole view of the satellite picture, the ice skate is getting pretty thin. Here's the switch off.
As you waste your days with thinking, when you fall, everyone stands. Another day and you've had your fill of sinking, with the life held in your hands are shaking cold. These hands are meant to hold. Think you there? All you gotta keep is strong. Move along, like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along, just to make it through. Move along. Move along, back what is wrong. We move along. So a day when you've lost yourself completely. Could be a night when your life ends. Such a heart that will lead you to deceiving. All the pain held in your hands are shaking cold. Your hands are mine to hold. Speak to me. All you gotta keep is strong. Move along, like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along, just to make it through. Move along. All you gotta keep is strong. When everything is wrong, we move along. When everything is wrong, we move
Like 3 more dialogue boxes or 3 more like encounters, quote unquote, and then it's done. We move along. Okay, that was a weird shift. not expect the tone shifts. All right. So speaking of moving along, so that was something. So we're gonna wait for the first text box of Sans to pop up. All right. So that. Okay, we're good. I have the stream put on my phone now, so now I can see that it's back up. All right, awesome. So now we can just mash through this. All right. So there's not too many more areas that we do the whole close the game and skip a few cutscenes. I think we do it twice more. Yeah, we do it once during the Flowey fight, and then we do it once after the Flowey fight with Flowey. So twice more with Flowey, and then we don't do it anymore for the remainder of the game. Howdy, how can I... Oh no. Well, this is awkward. Alright, so now comes what legitimately a scary fight. Actually, before I do anything, just so that I have enough room for the last dreams in the Asgore fight or the Azrael fight. Ready?
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Space Jam fills you with determination. Alright, so now... do this.
didn't have this important announcement, I wouldn't be talking because I really want to keep this Space Jam going. But anyways, just want to let you guys know I finally got around to actually adding in, because I apologize for that, it took me way too long, but I have now added in the incentive for the Lord of the Rings The Two Towers of the bonus run of AON New Game Plus for Nisiarch's Two Towers Game Boy Advance. So please get those donations in. I also just want to let you guys know we still have some money left over on the donation matching. We have 156 left, and I just want to let you guys know that if we do not get that donation matching by the end of today, we will not have that anymore. Today is the last day that this will be happening, so please get your donations in for that. Just $5 will get matched. So if everybody in chat donates $5, that will be a lot of money going to the Real Hope Project. So definitely get your donations in. We also have a lot of incentives that you guys can donate for. We have Super Smash Bros. Brawl, killing Taboo with Sonic. Coming up for tonight, we have the Shaq Fu bonus run of Shaq Fu Genesis. Get your donation in for that, as well as we have actually having game audio for the SNES version of Shaq Fu, which is the main run. So please get your donations in. If you want to see as much of this marathon as possible, as well as help raise money for kids in the foster care system to get them into forever families. So please get your donations in. And that way we can also take advantage of this money that has been given to us before we lose it at the end of tonight.
So I did just end that fight with a quad, which is frame perfect. So that's another $5 on my bill. So pretty much, so for the purposes of
How much do you have total?
like $35.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that'll all get matched, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. It won't quite get us up to get the Shaq Fu game audio incentive, but it will get us actually pretty dang close.
So one thing I do want to express with this, especially, like you saw me use the fight option and effectively kill Asgore. Due to the way that saving in the plot works, it's technically not killing him, but at the same time, we killed him. We essentially weakened him, but it was Flowey that delivered the killing blow. So it technically doesn't count. Kind of like it's not technically going to count when I use fight again at the end of this. So it's saving is a weird mechanic. It's a mechanic, and it's a weird plot element. I highly recommend looking it up through like the Undertale wiki, how like saving, resets, etc. work, because it's weird. So now we're on the Flowey fight, aka Omega Flowey, aka Photoshop Flowey. Everybody's expressions is very much a what the heck is this? We do have some Memertail for this, but not too much. There's one I had to take out just so that it would be stream appropriate. But no, legit though, on that Asgore fight, that was one of my favorite Asgore fights, hands down. Alright, so now we're into this malarkey. That was a little scary. So these little mini sections between fights, the little soul sections, you can't die. By the way, shoutouts to Gangnam Style. And then we're gonna get bandaged up. We're gonna get a full heal. Crank that Sojo. Alright. So now try to grab as many of these gloves as possible. Alright, that should be fine. No damage, let's go. I'm not sure what this one was supposed to be, so... Phase 4. Alright. Left or right? I'm going left. And it was right. Come on. So this one should be another full heal. I think this is the frying pan one. Yep. So this is the one that I had to take out just because it was a little questionable. So now we're just gonna stand here. If anybody was curious, it was like a Vine Sauce Joel compilation. So now we're on the last soul phase. And speaking of matchups, there's actually going to be one more as soon as we get we load back in. So we're gonna close out, reopen. And this one's gonna have a bunch of it's a bunch of mashup content, so get ready for this. That fight usually is a little... I ride that a little too low. Oh. You idiot. And now we're dead. Help. Keep us in alone. Golly, that's right. They're worthless friends. Can't save you now. Call for them. I dare you. Cry into the darkness. Mommy, Daddy, somebody help me. See what good it does you. Called for help. But nobody came. By the way, seizure warning right now. So if you suffer from seizures, look away. I'll tell you when to look back. Alright, you can look back. So now, we're going to do 2 quick loads. So, Flowey's first text box. And then, as soon as we hear the second, or the first dong, close out again. Hopefully that wasn't too quick. It probably was. I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, it somewhat picked it up. Okay, so now we're in the quote unquote post game of neutral. So we're gonna finish up 2 dates, and then we're gonna go to the True Lab, and then we're gonna go fight Azrael. Yeah. And trust me, there is still more Undertale to come. So don't go anywhere. Quiet audio. So we're going to take the long elevator down. We don't get to hear Megalovania this time, sadly. So Metaton's gone now. So now we need to go take the take the ferry back to Hotland. I think that's the right one. Could be wrong. Oh no, I'm right. So now we need Waterfall, not Snowden. So now we're gonna do the Undyne hangout, and then we're gonna go do the Alfie's date, quote unquote. Won't you two come in? Puts it with the rest of the bones. So this is just another little mini game. We're just basically trying to improve our friendship with Undyne. Like, are you here to rub it in? No, we're here to be friends, so we're gonna have a seat. And Undyne is such a great host. Let's see, some tea, some water, some juice, some sugar, and then just like any other normal party guest, throw a sphere at your guests. Yeah, just throw a sphere right through the coffee table. It's no big deal. Take a minute for the water to boil. We're gonna sit down with Undyne, and we're gonna enjoy some golden flower tea. Backstory, I don't remember. I'll get you more tea. And as she gets up to, get more tea, we're gonna start having a rave in Undyne's kitchen. Smash the tomatoes up against the wall. We're gonna fiercely throw them into the pot. And then, just like normal cooking instruction, you stab the pot with a magical spear. And then we're gonna crank this up to a level that has ascended past an ascended royal. So royal level 3 or super royal 3. And then it just catches the whole house on fire, completely normal. And then no matter what you do, it's just 1 damage. I get some Bible thumps in the chat for the fish house. We're going back to Hotland. So now we're gonna go. We need to answer the age-old question, Chad. Is anime real? Somebody tell me, is anime real? I have 1 vote no, and I have 1 vote yes. Dating, start. Dating, stop. Dating, start. Well, this is awkward. Do you like anime? Yes. And now we're off to the garbage dump. Also known as the bad opinion zone. And just like a regular date, you dunk your date in the trash. Slam dunk, 3 points from downtown. Anime is very much real. It also saves time. So that's why we select it. So now we go back to Hotland one more time. And this starts the true lab. Probably got another 15, 20 minutes on this. Then, yeah, we have like 15, 20 minutes left on the run, roughly. Don't quote me on that. There's a very good chance I'm highly wrong. Because it's just this one section here, or this stage, I don't know what you'd call it, and then one boss fight. But they're both somewhat lengthy, so yeah, don't quote me on that. Beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. By the way, you guys like science, right? Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, it's the flavor I savor. Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, it's the flavor I savor. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Just like that, I'm on the road. Reese's Puffs, peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to.
Alright, so now it's the last time we will ever use the stick. Like I said, the stick it clears up so many fights. Easy. Alright, so now we fight Lemon. Or no. Yeah, lemon bread. Or lemon bread. Yeah, lemon bread. Let's... I'm gonna apply that bandage just for safety. Hug. Alright, so here's another really easy fight. Interact with the fridge. We're gonna joke. And then I'm just not even gonna touch the keys. Alright, so 3 jokes. And then we just have we have Reaper Bird, and then just one more fight. I'll beat 'em up. So pick on. In the first 2 turns, it's just pretty much do nothing. So pick on. Mystify. And pray. No, what? I died. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I thought that it had just enough clearing. Nope. Okay, well, good thing I saved. That's what I get for being cocky. So let's try it again. Oops, that's it. Pick up. Deny the science. Mystify. And pray. Of course, the third fight and I don't get hit. Now we trigger the power. All right. So now we are effectively on our final boss. All the save markers have been removed. And now we go back to the place where we started the end of the neutral route. Ready? Go!
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam.
I want to let people know that we are closing in on our incentives in terms of time for Shaq Fu. We only have until the end of this run before we can actually figure out if we're going to be playing Shaq Fu with game audio. And then after that, there is still a chance to get a bonus run of Shaq Fu Genesis. So get your donations in for those if you want to see more Shaq Fu. And then after that, we will have a Super Smash Bros. Brawl run with Texstrobe that has an incentive to kill Taboo with Sonic. So if you would like to see that, get your donations in because there's still a lot of content that we can get before the end of today. So I think, chat, we should all work together, meet some awesome incentives, get us not only can we meet these incentives, but let's push for 2,000. I think we can easily hit 2,000 in the next couple of hours. We have about 3 hours left in the day, so let's get to 2,000 by the end of the day. I think that is an easily achievable goal. I think we could even do it before Super Smash Brothers even starts. So why not? We have $156 in our donation matching to get met. So, and if we don't get that met by the end of today, we will no longer be getting it. So please get your donations in.
Can't believe you are all so stupid. All of your souls are mine. I love how Greater Doggo's just sitting there like in danger. Alright, so now this is the final boss. Finally, I was so tired of being a flower. Oh, howdy. Oh, are you there? It's me, your best friend. Asriel Dreamer. I really hope you guys aren't sick of this yet.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam.
We're gonna eat the last dream, which heals us entirely.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Chaos Blaster.
Do your dance at the Space Jam.
Yo, let's go. Phase 1 Azrael. Phase 1 Azrael, Deathless. Let's go. I wish I could say the same for the next phase. Yep, I got hit. Doesn't even matter. So we're gonna have to take an intentional death on the next phase. Welcome to the Space Jam. Yep, that was intentional. I was just trying to dodge it the best I could just for a laugh. But it refused. Still, you're hanging on. That's fine. Why is it here I learn how to dodge this attack? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna... So this one, you want to eat the pie, and it shortens it from 4 turns to 2. So each of these souls... Iris. All right, and then Judgment. No, wait, you're my friend. I'm rooting for you, kid. Alright, then start with Undyne. Fake hit. Smile. Alright, and then F's. And then we finish with Alfie's. Courage. And then Nerd Out. So now we're going to try to save Azriel. Emotional cutscene. What did you do? What's this feeling? What's happening to me? No, no, I don't need anyone. Oh, do you realize why I'm doing this? Why I keep fighting and keep you around? I'm doing this because you're special. You're the only one that understands me. You're the only one who's fun to have fun, who's fun to play with anymore. No, that's not just it. I'm doing this because I care about you. Oh, I care about more than you, more than anybody else. Not ready for this to end. I'm not ready for you to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye to someone like you again. So please, stop doing this and just let me win. Stop it. Stop it now. Intense. I'm so alone. Oh. I'm so afraid. Oh. 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 I. Azrael truly is an underrated character in this game. And now, Azrael using the power of everybody's souls, plus the 6 human souls, the barrier was destroyed. Now I'm hoping to not hug the goat. Because hugging the goat... Yeah, hugging the goat just wastes a bunch of time. So time is coming up in like 2 minutes, just as a heads up. Probably even less than that, but I'm going to give it 2 minutes. So... I don't want to say goodbye to anybody. I just want to complete the run. All right, so somebody get ready on time. It's coming up as soon as we close Toriel's last box. So as soon as you see Frisk, as soon as you see Frisk walking, that's when it ends. So I'll tell you when. Whoops. All right, ready on time? Time. Two 208.50. My PB is a 203, so that was actually a really solid run. Also, shoutouts to hitting 2020. Let's go 2K hype!
All right, do you have any shout-outs to do?
Yeah, just real quick. So I'm a marathon organizer myself, and I do want to just give a quick plug to Speedermiser. Speedermiser is an event that the runners and the submissions are fully randomized. Last week we just had our draft lottery, and our event will take place October 7th, 8th, and 9th. We will be raising money for the Trevor Project, so stay tuned for that. Quick shoutouts to Zojalix for hosting this event. Everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. And I hope y'all are ready to shack. So, I want to see some shack dancing in the chat. And that's all I gotta say.
Awesome, thank you so much, DJ. With that, we are going, before we go to a quick intermission and start getting set up for Shaq, I do want to read some quick donations that we had come in. Also, let's get some shout outs in the chat. We have hit $2,000 raised for the Real Hope Project. That is absolutely insane. That is $1,000 every single day. You guys have done amazing. Thank you so much. So we have a $156 that was donated by Slade425, and I double checked with him, and he wanted to put that money towards the Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King incentive for doing Southern Gate Genocide. He didn't put it in his message because I don't think he knew what he was doing, but that easily meets it, so that will be happening as well. Actually, as he had a little bit of extra money as well. So I'll have to double check with him on where he wants that. And we also had the matching donation that came in, so that we met our donation matching. So with that money went towards the Lego The Hobbit watching the cutscenes. So we have 156 out of $250 being met there. Thank you so much to that anonymous donator who matched all the way up to $600. That was awesome to be able to see that. And then thank you to Forte for a $50 donation that went towards the Super Smash Bros. Brawl Killing Taboo with Sonic. So thank you guys so much for all of these donations. We're going to toss it over to a quick intermission while we get ourselves set up to Shaq Foo It Up with Count Gooby. We will see you guys in just a little bit.